Guys, here's the thing. I have this monitor, right? And it's pretty dope. I really like it, but it doesn't have an audio jack, so these speakers I have next to it are completely useless. In order for me to use the speakers, I have to plug in my thing with my to my audio jack right here on my MacBook. And if you know me, I don't like plugging things in and out and in and out. I would rather just have it plugged into the screen so when I plug in my Thunderbolt, it immediately powers through. So what I want to know is, should I return this and get another one with the audio jack? The reason I don't want to return it is because I already set it up and I don't feel like returning it and then getting another one. I gotta pack it up and stuff. So let me know in the comment section below. But anyways, let's get started. And I'm back in that same classroom I was in earlier, just a random one I just walked into, but hopefully no one comes in. But I put iOS 10.2 on my iPhone 6, and it was originally on iOS 10, just straight up just 10. I think it was just 10. It was about a gigabyte and a half. I think it was like 1.7 gigabytes to update. It took about 30 minutes, nothing too crazy. I would say one thing. I know this is the number one question. I'm gonna come out and say it. Battery life does not change on this update. Performance does speed up a little bit. Say you go back and forth from the tabs. Things do speed up a little bit, but it's nothing too crazy. Now, if you saw my iPhone 5 video on iOS 10.2 I did yesterday, really all those features come to this one as well. So I'm not really gonna talk about too many features of this. But one thing I forgot to say is that apparently there's a new headphone icon. So when you plug in a headphone, there's a new icon up top. I didn't even notice there was a headphone icon, to be honest, but I guess there was. So that changed. Obviously, things in iMessage has changed as well. You still got a ton of emojis here. I still don't know which ones are like the ones that are new. It's kind of hard to tell. I'll link an article in the description so you guys can check out all those emojis and whatever. And the cool thing about iOS 10.2 is that in the camera itself, it preserves your camera settings. So if you guys remember, in my beta 4 video I talked about, if you turn on your HDR and you turn on everything else, like you put the timer up to like 3 seconds or something, as soon as you exit out of it, you cross out of everything, you come back into it, it'll preserve it so you can see it's still on. So that's pretty dope. If you're on videos or something, let's go ahead and hop out of that, come back into it, and see it's still in video. So that's pretty dope. Now the news and mail apps have also changed up a little bit. I really don't use the news or mails app, the stock ones. I use Gmail and I use CNN. And Apple dropped a new TV app as well. I don't really use the TV app on here. I don't have Apple TV. I don't really have any of those things. For those of you who do, you guys are gonna enjoy this little update here. I'll go ahead and open it. And obviously, if you buy things, they'll all come up here. So if you buy things through iTunes and whatnot, they'll just pop into there. And like I said in yesterday's video on the iPhone 5, the control center of the brightness has literally not, it hasn't increased, but it's like, it knows when you're trying to get to the brightness instead of swiping right, which is stupid. I've never used this swipe right thing. I liked it so much better when it was on one screen, because now it used to go all over the place. Like say I'm walking through campus and I'm trying to trap and stuff, I would like... I'm just kidding, guys, I don't trap. But if I were to quickly like jump up to the control center and like swipe up, it would go flying everywhere. But now it doesn't even do that. Like I wasn't even looking at the phone right there. Okay, right there it didn't do it, but you see, so I would say it's like 70% better. And now another cool, interesting thing is if you go under general, go into accessibility, and you go under home button, you can turn off Siri and voice control. So when I don't know why I don't even have this enabled. But if you want both those things off, if you hold down the home button, nothing comes up. So if you're in class or something and you're afraid your phone's gonna go off, you can turn this off. You don't understand how many times I'm sitting in my classroom, right? And like, my phone's never gone off, but I don't know how people do this. Like some girl will probably be texting on the table, and I guess she holds this down and go ding ding, and dude, that's so embarrassing. But I usually have Siri on anyway. And those are really the major things that happened with this update. Now, a lot of smaller things happened as well. Like the news app got updated. A lot of the photos app got updated as well. But for the majority of you, if you're on iOS 10, I would say definitely update to iOS 10.2. But if you're on iOS 9, 9.3.5, 9.3.3, whatever, do not update to iOS 10 yet. I know people say like the security updates and stuff, but I would say wait. I feel like iOS 9.3.5 and 0.3.3 were like the best iOS versions ever that I've ever used. But you can always update to iOS 10, it doesn't affect me at all. But like I said earlier in this video, the battery life hasn't really increased at all. I wasn't really expecting it to increase in the first place. Performance has, I guess, speed and a little bit, like the time to open apps have increased a little bit. But all in all, if you guys like this video, drop a like. I'll probably have my iPhone 5S video soon, so keep a lookout for that. I'll probably update my iPhone 5S to iOS 10.2 as well, so keep an update for that. Drop a comment on what you guys think about this update, whether you like it, don't like it, update, don't update. Subscribe so you don't miss out any more videos. Add me on Snapchat. The Snapchat is right here. The Instagram is right here. They're both Simple Alpaca. So you can just type in the name, or you can scan the code, or you can add me there. I love all you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.